Hi everyone. Did you know that most GameCube games that doesn't support native 16:9 widescreen are possible to play in widescreen on your GameCube? Most guides online shows you how to play widescreen games on the Dolphin emulator, but this guide will show you how to play games using widescreen codes on your GameCube, on the original GameCube game discs. So I will walk you through how to do that. What you need to do is to use the Swiss software on the GameCube. I will not show you how to install and download the Swiss software. There are many guides online which will show you how to do that. There are various methods how to load the Swiss software, but you need to have Swiss in order to play the games in widescreen on your GameCube. The Swiss software is essential for any GameCube user. It's such a fantastic software and gives you loads of options, such as forcing 480p resolution in games which didn't come with 480p resolution, and various other options. So begin with installing Swiss. As you know, some games on the GameCube natively support 16:9. One of these games is F-Zero GX, and it looks stunning in widescreen. It's a fast game, high frame rate, stunning visuals, and it natively supports widescreen. Some of these games allows you to toggle widescreen off and on in the options menu. And another such game is Star Fox Adventure. But unfortunately, during the time when GameCube was released, most of the consumer sets at home were in 4:3, and 16:9 wasn't still standard. So for those reasons, most of the games which were released on GameCube were in fact in 4:3. To be able to install these codes, you have to download them. The codes are region specific and game specific, so you can't use a PAL code on an NTSC game and vice versa. To download and install the cheat codes for each and every game quickly becomes tedious. But here's the thing, you don't have to do that. A guy called EmoKid have collected the codes in a zip file, which you can download and just copy over to your SD folder. On your SD card, in the folder called Swiss, you create another folder called Cheats, and you extract all the cheat codes into this Cheats folder, and that's it. Then load Swiss on the GameCube and load your game disc. When you load your game disc, you will get a small flash screen. That screen shows the title of the game and also the region and the game ID. And these game IDs are region specific. Hence the reason why all the cheat codes are region specific. Then press Y on the GameCube controller and you will get up this cheats menu. As you can see here for Mario Kart Double Dash, we have cheats which allows for 16:9 and also even 21:9. Then press B to return to the flash screen and just launch the game. Mario Kart Double Dash is one of those games which didn't support native widescreen, which is kind of curious since it was released after F-Zero GX, which did support native widescreen. And as you can see, we now have widescreen in Mario Kart. Here's a comparison with the game's native 4:3 aspect ratio. Notice the Nintendo logos in the top right corner. And here is how it looks with the 16:9 code. Yeah, don't mind the stripes which are crossing the screen. These are because of the refresh rate when I'm recording off a CRT monitor. Here's Metroid Prime, another game which didn't have native widescreen support when it was released on Gamecube. But with the widescreen code, it looks absolutely fantastic. Probably my favorite game on Gamecube. One thing I should mention is that even if the game plays out properly with the 16:9 code, the menus and the user interface still remains in 4:3 aspect ratio, and it stretches them out. But I still think that's a fair price to pay when you get the proper 16:9 aspect ratio. Some of you will probably think, hey, you can choose widescreen in the Swiss options. That's true. You can force widescreen in the Swiss options menu. But the Swiss widescreen isn't very good, and I will show you why. So this is how it looks like when you force Swiss widescreen mode on. Here in Star Wars you can see there are graphic glitches. This is the case in many games when you force Swiss own widescreen mode. You either get graphic glitches or it stretches the image, and it doesn't look particularly good. And that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment field. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and take care out there.